Alrighty, welcome back to Deadfire, Pillars of Eternity. Let's talk to this thing.
I'm glad to see you in good health, my lady.
What should I do next?
I suggest we proceed to Neketaka, my lady.
Oh,
It is the
it's how you
largest city
pronounce
in
it.
Deadfire, and we shall be better able to get our bearings there.
Okay, how about you? How about you?
Ship life sure is an adventure, ain't it? Just think of all the places we can sail to, all the sights we could see. This is nothing like being stuck on a farm, or cloistered in the back of a temple. Tell me what's on your mind.
That's all.
You need me, I'll...
Cool. I don't want to talk to any of you.
Bella, that's not a very nice word. Who taught you that?
Uncle Seraphim?
I see. We'll just have to have a little chat, won't we?
How do I get out of here? No offense, Captain, but you guns can't shoot for shit. Well, I don't really give a fuck, mate.
Ahoy, Captain. Truth be told, Ferrante half expect us to get our asses blown out of the water at Fort Deadlight. Fortunately for you, I have this bad habit of beating the odds. Of course, I do that by way of good old traditional chicanery. And the most important part of any hornswoggle? Solid planning. Well, that and...
Do you have a plan to get us into the fort?
Well, you be asking me for a plan. Frankly, I were curious to witness how the famed Watcher of Cad Nua would penetrate the impenetrable. But since you asked, just give me a tick. Vast. I might have pulled a plan out of this hairy blue ass after all. Way I see it, we have an option or two ranging from the wildly dangerous to the fantastically suicidal. So tell you me, Cap, what be your preferred approach to problems unapproachable?
I prefer yeah, let's just attack it on, huh?
Yeah, that'd be the fantastically suicidal I mentioned. But don't suppose I could coax you in a belaying that notion?
Fine. What about
Maybe
subtlety?
there's a way to sneak inside.
That makes
Bet
more
we can
sense.
find
We
a
are an
shady spot to
assassin.
tie up a skiff under the veil of night. Then up the walls and over. Sussing out a place to land without being spotted ourselves require Helia's own eyes. Or a spyglass. You've got a spyglass, I hope.
I don't have a spyglass.
Well, then let me recommend you remedy yourself there, Captain. A good spyglass be like a good lover.
Let's get on with it.
Aye, Captain.
Now, can we fucking set sail, please? Am I missing something? Oh, ship management maybe? Okay, I can put all this food in the ship. I guess we'll just do that. What's this? Yeah. You guys have all this shit. Better than me carrying it around for you. Here, have some wine as well. Perfect. Now I would like to sail, maybe? To the world map. That would work really, really well. And we're heading to Neketaka, but there's a bunch of little places around, maybe? Like the Horror. You're sailing past a reef, shouts out, pointing to the port. There's a strand in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Captain, that's a gift bearer ship. No telling what sort of treasures it's got. Gift bearers carry sentimental junk worth of stuff, blah blah blah. Ready the guns, the cannoneers need to practice. Let's row out and climb the hull. We succeeded in climbing the hull. Nice. Search for salvage. We got 10 medicine plus 26 ammunition. Search for evidence of smugglers, and we'll get my person to do that. We got a golden chest. You gained a... what is this? You gained a Laughing Imp cameo. Laughing Imp cameo? I don't know what that means, to be honest. Let's continue. Crew earned 90 experience. Nice. Did we see anything else on our way up? So Port Margie's down there. We seem to have a little port here. That we can... Okay. Interesting. Irene is not healing. Well, fuck, I don't know what to do with you, Irene, sorry. Our morale's at 50. Our morale's kind of low. This looks like something, maybe. We can go and park down here. This location is above your level and will be hard to complete at this time. Okay then. I kinda need another crew member if I'm being honest. Because... maybe we just go straight to... Let's go straight to Neketaka. Can we flee? Fuck me, man. I don't know how naval combat works. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, just retreat. I never want to do that ever, to be honest with you. Oh, we can put fast mode on, can't we? Let's do that. So far away. Bird drops a missive on the deck. Read. I know what you're thinking. I have too many lovable cats, dogs, pigs. Like you, I once thought I could take in stray pets for their needs and shower them with affection. What the fuck is this? P.S. I have no idea. I'm not reading all of that though about pets. I'm just gonna fucking pretend. Are you guys hostile? Go away. I need to hire a team member so our other people can heal. Cool city. I thought it would be more savage. I guess not. As you walk down the dock, you're approached by a heavily armoured Amora. Their leader briskly leads them to intercept you. Revulsion that are all too familiar. Okay, so she's revolted by us? Yeah, I'm not surprised.
You're far from home, farmer. How did you make it all this way in your little boat?
Oh, God,
why do we gotta be farmers just because we're from Deerwood?
Are you a farmer?
Yeah, but you can't just assume. We got rabble-rousers too.
I'm the harbor master, Eothas. I must ask your reason for docking in Neketaka.
I must tell you to fuck off and go. Eothas tasked me with finding Eothas. He's walking across the Deadfire looking for luminous Ardra.
Is that so? Well, Andra told me to protect the harbor, and Wodika herself signed the order. They would have had Gallowayne do it, but he was sick this morning.
Cool. Funny joke, dude.
Show them. Show them what you are.
Yeah, let's just concentrate on folding the edges of the in-between. You close your eyes and you turn inward, blocking out the sound of the harbour. Soon all you can hear is the rushing.
Yes. Yes. That's it.
What's the matter with you? What are you doing? If you're trying to scare us with some cipher mischief, save the purple flames for the tribes of the Outer Islands.
The roar in your head begins to abate. The ringing of the chime becomes clearer. Rhythmic 2 successive peals followed by a brief respite. You realize the chime is ringing in tandem with your heartbeat. And slows, and slows,
Now.
and slows.
What? What is this?
Am I evil?
Run for it! You got style, Cap. Worm-riddled, ship-sinking, flat fucking freaky.
Thank you. I wasn't sure how that would go down, but it seems like that was probably the correct maneuver, I'd say. We also need to level up, so let's do that. Once again, we're going to put this one into mechanics again, and then I'm going to put my other one into streetwise. We now have 3, so what have we got here? Requires crippling strike. Requires crippling strike. Okay, fine. What's that one? Blinding strike. Strike the bell. The rogue strikes violently in the head, interrupting them. The bonus effect of this, okay, so we can use that with our gun. So we'll do that. We'll grab that one, and maybe we'll grab like the rogue. Looks for counter in combat. Incoming melee attacks to miss no channel, allowing for instant full attack. Requires a melee weapon. Yeah, man, I'm not a melee person. I'm more of a fucking shooty guns. Maybe we'll just go deep pockets. Level up this guy. We'll give you another explosives, and we'll give you a history. What have we got here? This fireball looks good. Expose vulnerability. Eh. Swift inspiration. Eh. Don't know what that one is. Summons 3 missiles that each pierce throughout the targets and then lead to additional target. That seems okay. We'll grab that. Milady over here, what is she gonna be? I guess we'll do you another alchemy. Throw in another survival. What have we got here? This ice thing looks kinda cool. That seems good. Blesses allies with the aid of a sympathetic soul. An awarding seal that explodes but when an enemy comes into contact, inflicting shock damage and interrupting. That one might seem kind of cool as well. What is this? Regenerating allies' health. Yeah, well, we've got to do that. Oh, I still got one more to level up. This guy. And we're going to give you another athletics and another intimidate. We need to get somebody on bluff though, don't we? Passive abilities, we're going to grab rapid recovery, and then I think we're probably going to grab tactical barrage or disciplined strikes. We'll we'll go to tactical barrage. Cool. Alright team, let's go.
And now Port Marche is behind us. I thought this would be a relief.
Let's talk to
Thank you
Eothas.
again for maintaining my story in front of Vanessa and the others.
That's
I
alright,
didn't
man.
enjoy deceiving them, but it seemed simpler than the alternative.
Okay, so they don't like skullduggery. Simpler than in explaining your involvement with the leaden key? Absolutely.
I hoped you'd understand.
Okay, I think they both got pissed off at me for
Believe
saying that too.
I
Fuck
take
me.
no pleasure in duplicity.
What exactly were you doing out here?
After we parted, I set out to destroy the leaden key.
Anti-leaden key,
It's
nice.
controlled us for too long. I wanted to free Kith from it. So for 5 years I've been tracking down leaden key circles, searching for the places where they operate in secret. Trying to undo them.
Just make sure they can never again commit an atrocity like Wade One's legacy. This will make people like me. Nope. No one fucking likes me
Task
for
has
that.
been more difficult than I anticipated.
How so?
I don't think I fully understood the weight of the decisions I would have to make, or the burden of living with them. It was much easier when I only had to follow someone else's lead. My father's, Theos's, yours.
Okay, well... You had some sense of purpose when you began this, don't lose it. Yes. Passion, they love me! They love me!
After we defeated Theos, I thought the hard part of undoing his work would be tracking down the Leaden Key's members and operations.
But...
Perhaps this would be easier with an example.
I don't know who the Leaden
I
Key
went to a
are.
village in Old Avalia, a run-down backwater of a place. Centuries ago, the Leaden Key had intervened to end some heretical cult. The details were lost, but what had endured was a practice of ritual bloodletting.
You got an eye for charming little towns, I'll say that much.
At every full moon, the villagers would feed the soil with their blood. No one, young or old, sick or hale, was exempt.
That's... Okay, at every full... I was about to say, I thought they were doing it every night. That would be crazy. You help them, right?
That's where it gets complicated.
Okay.
The village priest administered the practice. Grim old fellow. Reminded me of Theos. He was a tyrant. I was certain that if the villagers were free of his influence, they'd be free from the bloodletting too. So I arranged for him to have an accident.
Okay. This seems like one of Theos' dirty tricks. I expect you to act with honor. They'll love me for this!
I did it
No,
for the right
they
reasons.
fucking don't.
Not that this changed much.
I just want Exotea to like me, man.
The old man died, and the villagers were terrified. They were convinced his death was an ill omen. They blamed it, and every other mishap that befell them, on their lack of faith.
Oh god, yeah, you fucked up, bro.
So they began bloodletting every week, turning on their neighbors for giving too little. Instead of a handful dying each year, a few perished every week.
Damn, you fucked up bad. If you barely understood this ritual, how did you expect to stop it?
I had to do something, didn't I? I keep wondering what I might have done differently, or how I could have known
The
better.
villagers had found a way, then perhaps they would have changed the way the villagers chose this. Learning from your mistakes is a good start, I guess?
I suppose so, thank you. It's a relief to share this burden.
You still haven't told me what the
You've given me a lot to think about.
animancers have to do with this.
Ah, that. I'm looking for an old Ledeniki sect.
Okay.
I want to be sure. Please, let me go over my notes again.
Okay. We'll talk later then.
Ahoy, Captain. If I could bend your ear a
Fuck.
moment, I'll be aiming to thank you for bringing me aboard. You run a tight shop, and you ain't no terrible person either. It'd be a welcome change from the gentleman of leisure.
I'm glad you're with me.
I've a gift for you. This trinket be from one of the first ships I hunted. Malnage would have snatched it had I not found the perfect hiding spot.
Where'd you hide
I'm
it?
right to tell you that, you mightn't want it no more.
Ooh.
Just a jest, Cap. Nay, I tucked it away in my beard. Didn't wear braids back then, so my hair caught about everything from feathers to fish bones. Malnar shook me down for plunder after each raid. I figured out she wouldn't.
Thanks for the
You'd be
gift.
entirely welcome.
What is it?
Cool, thanks, man. Let's look at the map. We want to go back alley. Let's go to the east. This looks like this probably leads to the palace. Where would the bar be? Got the armory, maybe hunting and sundries. Maybe that's the bar there. This doesn't seem like a bar. Queensbirth District Home. Okay, so the bar's definitely not here. I kind of figured it'd be on the waterfront. Just so we can recruit some more people to get our morale up. Because you can face a mutiny.
The Hazanui is at the palace, blaming the Valians for attacking one of their ports.
Well, did they?
Of course not.
Alright, well, maybe you could. Oh, this isn't gonna. This is exit east. Oh, Jesus, okay. Are we meant to be going. I guess we'll go to the gullet? You leave the bustle of crowds behind, making your way along a winding path into the gullet. For a time, the path ascends even so, cramped walls. Okay, yes. To accommodate a wagon, the path ascends into a stock. After a lengthy journey, dimwit tunnel. Okay, what is the point of that? Oh.
Traveler, have you any food?
Don't worry about you, Adair. There'd be a thing of free out here that you shouldn't be aiming at pet.
Hey, it was dark. I only saw the back of your head. Thought you were some huge island squirrel.
This ain't about me, farmer.
This doesn't seem like at all somewhere I want to be. Seems like a shithole. Let's get out of here. I guess we go to the Perky Overlook. This looks better. Best deals at the Dark Cupboard. Master gets angry if I don't say that. That looks like an armor shop.
Did the Queen summon everyone to the palace?
Akira.
You had no right to interfere in Rauatai's business. Do you think the
What
Audra
culture
Colossus
isn't
would come here
business,
next?
you company drudge?
Okay, let's... What have we got here? We got a Water Shapers Guild. Man, none of these look like fucking exotic herbs. Overlook Cuisine. We've got... Hold up, the Dark Cupboard. Let's go to the Dark Cupboard.
You look thirsty. A drink, madam?
They don't let you have those in Deerwood anymore.
I got nowhere else to
One's in
turn.
pretty good condition.
Stonehill is going to kill me.
Don't drag me into your mess, Berteno. Not again.
Then you leave me no choice. I'm sorry.
Hey, come back with that. Madico!
Sir, I didn't mean to accidentally... Yo.
that flaccid batso. Imp, you had none of that, huh? That's what I thought. What am I going to do? Think, Fascina.
Looks like your customer forgot to pay.
Ah, very funny. Berteno just took Rakawa's fingers, which is no joke to me.
What's Rakawa's
He must
fingers?
have wanted to raise some fast coin. Arkemir will flay me alive over those damned gloves.
Arcana 2. Strange that the constructs didn't attack him for stealing.
Is it strange? I don't know. Go consult Arkemir's grimoire if you're that curious.
Why does he need money?
He said that he's in debt to a Rautayan captain by the name of Hamuto Stoneheel. By all accounts, a deadly serious man.
Oh, I'll let you know if I happen to find them.
Kindness. I do not know where Berteno fences his goods, but he mentioned an appointment at the Bra Citadel docks. Hamuto Stoneheel must be as dead.
Show me what you've got for sale. Jeez, 14,000? I don't even know what that is, bro. I don't suppose that you sell people. I need to hire people, and I don't think we probably do make it back to the other place. But I don't really want to sail back there. Right, let's go to the Citadel, I suppose. What's this? The Water Shapers Guild. Woo, fuck, avoid the Water Shapers Guild. Let's just try and speak to the Queen. Area map. We have Lady Espero's estate, another estate, we got multiple estates, we have a Rhodes, and we have the palace. Let's go to the palace. Isn't the game crashed, but we're back in, we're in the palace now. So we've got to do this again. Basically,
While I am flat,
I mean, nothing, I'll be honest, nothing of interest happens. We get told to go to,
You tell us.
kind of just gonna skip it.
I see our get.
The Queen can speak to us telepathically.
Allow me. This one
And basically, the Villian Trading Company is getting blamed for destroying Hanzogo,
about Hasongo will soon be answered.
which they didn't do.
To discuss the darkening of Hasongo.
It was Eothas, of course.
And I'm supposed
And then we get our
Came a
next
watcher
two.
from half the world away to be involved in these happenings.
Sailing in the Shadows of a Giant. I could use
At
some
least
help.
you got gumption. What are you asking of us?
I could track him through Ardra veins.
Ah, well, by
Acting on this threat would be reckless. I believe our course is clear.
Okay, so they send us.
Only that has...
Ma'am.
She sends us to
whatever comes
Hangzaro,
and shut up.
Ah, good. That will be enough parading of champions.
and we get a new team member, which is Maya, who serves the Queen, and Tangilla, who's apparently from the first game, it seems.
And take care.
I say it is be.
And we get her. So she's a ranger, she's a paladin, and I think we're gonna do that.
While we have the chance.
Right, so the next course of action is I really want to save in case it crashes here again. We might have to just do some saving a little bit more often. But I really want to find... I just want to go and explore. But we need to find a... Oh, we got to throw fast mode on. We need to find a pub. I don't think it would be there. The Brass Citadel. I don't know what that is. But surely it's here. There's 124,000 people that live in this city. That's crazy. Okay, so if we look at the map, we got a shipwright. I don't know what would be like a bar. Maybe this thing? Are you a bar? Are you an estate?
Where is my postinago of a brother? You there?
Have you seen Laro Badato? Madico, where is that spoiled brat?
What seems to be the problem?
Laro is past due for a company meeting. Mother wants me to drag the elusive louse back by his ear.
Must be nice to be a layabout. Uncle Engbert would have tanned my hide.
Fuck. I am angry and jealous in equal measure. You'd think this district was a maze, the way he manages to hide. Sarah Palagina, have you time to lend your hand?
I always have time to help the great families of the republics.
If you only knew my brother, Sere. He goes not a day without causing trouble.
How can I help? What do we just
Could I
played?
persuade you to watch out for Laro? I'd pay generously for your trouble.
What is this? What does this say? Perception, study her hands. Protect.
I'm concerned because Laro tends to feud with Orso, one of the local Valero rats.
If I happen across Laro, I'll let you know.
Would you? I'll be waiting at the estate in case he happens to return. Laro and his miscreant friends carouse at the tavern, the falls above the Adra Mill, and the southwestern bridge. If you see him, tell...
Well, we do have this thing with chasing a rogue guy.
Of course.
Where's that tavern you were talking about? Is this the tavern? That's an estate. Fuck me, man. Surely there's a tavern around here somewhere.
Merla, how is every ship hunter taken?
You. What's up?
I only deal with serious clients. Now, Shu.
I am a serious client.
A serious brute. I can see this from here.
Thank you.
Madiko, but it is impossible to find skilled work when every competent freelancer wastes their shore leave in the Wild Mare.
Where's this Wild Mare?
When
Is that the
blood
name of the
travels
tub?
south of their brains, the value of a good bounty is forgotten.
You've got bounties? I could do bounties.
You, a nameless face of the streets? I do not make a habit of shepherding new talent, but we will cut your teeth on Biakara, a Huana sailor and would-be patriot who plagues company ships. Gelarte! Biakara sails a voyager's scale of Tangaloa off of Hasongo's northeastern coast.
Okay, we're gonna have to do sea combat. Is this
We
the
can
Wild
summon the
Mare?
guards if you want to be difficult, Aimiko. Kindly
Alien
leave.
Trading Company.
If Luca doesn't see reason, the Duape will lose their lands. For their sake, I must...
There's no Wild Mare here. Wild Mare! Fuck yes, we finally found a fucking pub, holy shit.
Do you enjoy coin, my friend? Can you lift a sword?
Mm-hmm.
Ado, my friend. I knew our paths would cross eventually.
Wink. I bet you say that to all of your clients.
Que? No, you mistake me. I am not one of the courtesans. Tell me,
Okay.
you are the one who sails that fine ship, Huck? Terrorize the docks with spirits, Huck?
Felony, captain of the Defiant, at your service.
I am Aboko, and I am positioned to offer...
Opportunities? Tell me about these
I practice
opportunities.
my speech. Merda. Never did it go this poorly.
Give him an ale here, you need more. Yeah.
Agrasima. Do you know what my problem is, Amika? I am supposed to be in the business of giving bounties, but I know no one who hunts them. No one will unfurl their sail for my humble payments. But I must start from the bottom and work my way to the top.
Okay, what bounties do you have available?
You will take the job.
I will take the job.
Agrasima. Something special for my first hunter. I will start you on Meria, the mad animancer. She tortures her victims with unspeakable treatments before casting what's left to Berath's will. My contact saw her leaving Port Maje and heading west of Maje Island.
Port Maje. West. Okay.
Where in the blazes is that old man? Have you seen an old elf hanging around here lately? Dressed as funny, probably drunker than it.
No, I can't say I
Just
have.
crushing void. Listen, the guy I'm looking for owes me a lot of money. 5,000 coppers. You help me find him, and I'll give you 20%.
20%, but I'll be doing.
Fine, Andra's great sagging tits, fine. You can have 40% and rights to whatever baubles Oswald has on him. How
Half?
about this? I give you 60% and we never discuss this again.
Deal.
Haggling for the fun of it not keeping you busy enough? The man I'm looking for, Oswald, was especially fond of one of the... Maybe you can get more out of her than I can. Come find me
Okay. Oswald. We need to find Oswald. He'll give us upper floor. Where is your... I love all the dances and stuff, but where's your person who... Oh, it's a new dancer. Little fox lady. Nice. And a big blue guy. You look like you sell shit.
Hail and welcome to the... Now,
Should be what you have for sale.
see anything you like?
Oh, thank God. Here we go. I don't really know. I guess we'll... A novice deckhand? A novice cook? Maybe we'll do... you're a novice surgeon. We'll take you as well. We can rest here by sleeping in the storage room, that's fine. Nothing I really want there. Let's go find Oswald. There's a courtesan up here I need to speak to. You.
Come, lay your head on my breast. I will read to you the work of my favorite poet, Skilber.
How about you tell me about Oswald instead?
I'm sure I don't know who you're talking about. Now please leave.
All my diplomacy. What if he's in danger? Don't you care?
If I knew a man named Oswald, and if that man was in danger, Now, is there something else I can do for you?
Come on, man. Just like, tell me where Oswald is.
I'm sure I don't know who you're talking about.
Oswald run
now,
up a debt with the
please
wrong
leave.
folks. I can help him, but I need to know where he's gone. Okay, yeah, she got angry that we lied.
That explains quite a lot. Oswald has visited oft of late. He's a sentimental old man, and he longs for the words of our homeland, Adir. I would often read the old epics to him in their original Eldadiran. He's grown paranoid recently, however, always muttering about the shadows following him and other such nonsense. It was quite unnerving, frankly. He came to me in a panic a few days ago and shoved his journal into my hands. He told me he'd be back for it, but I've not seen hide nor hair of him since. I wonder, perhaps his journal would help you find him? Here, take this key. You'll find the journal.
Okay, I don't know what the fucking Amora is, dude.
I'll see it done.
Oh. Is it that? I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take a journal. And we'll give the journal to the lady. There was something hidden behind that couch. Right there, you see that? Charm belt. Copper. Cool. I suppose she doesn't pay us.
Have you got any leads on that mad old goat yet?
Here's the journal.
Oh, Oswald, you've really stepped in it now, haven't you? Getting mixed up with Woodikins? You damned old fool. Where could they have taken him?
You must have sailed through half the Deadfire to get to anything catch your eye?
Not really. To be honest, I spent most of the trip out from Defiance Bay, bent over the bulwark, giving Andra a taste of my innards.
Okay.
Damn, if only I could find that captain who gave us passage to the Deadfire. Bet he'd... When our ship neared Neketaka, the bosun told me about a weird temple on an island in the Karatapu Channel, southwest of the city. She wouldn't tell me what it was for, though. Go take a look. With any luck, you'll catch...
Sounds like I've got to go to a weird temple. Fuck. I was kind of hoping just to get the money, if I'm being honest with you. Somebody gave us a burned book. We'll read the book. Open the
Cracked
book.
the spine of the old book, revealing blackened pages of dense, illegible text. The words recede into the shadows the longer you focus on them. Suddenly, the page widens to eclipse the world around you. A dark void, something stirs. An old woman steps forward.
Oh, this guy was a
Leering
bitch.
down at you from on high.
It's a woman, but still,
Her
she was a
smile is
bitch.
toothy and cruel. Her cheeks warp around it like melted candle wax.
I'm so glad that my messenger tracked you down. These days it's impossible to find good help. Watcher, before you draw your weapon, know that these proceedings are under a banner of peace. If this was a trap, it would have already closed around you. While Bareth whispers in one ear and Eothas shouts in the other, I thought you could use a more seasoned perspective to drown out the noise.
I'm intrigued.
Don't you find it unusual how open and accessible my siblings have made themselves? After millennia of subdued whispers, now they practically scream their intentions. And isn't it strange how we never bicker unless a mortal is watching?
I don't know, man. What's the point?
If we still possessed our glorious titans, my siblings and I would have put an end to Eothas and his rampage by now. While we are powerless to stop him, some of my kin wish to observe how mortals respond to this threat. They think it will shine a light on the value of our patronage. Have we raised you well enough to be self-sufficient? Or must we return to Eora and impose some corrective measures?
Go
A
on.
cross-section of society has converged on the Deadfire. Some of my kin are of an opinion that we are meant to judge mortals on the basis of their performance, while the rest of us have already made up our minds on the matter.
Okay, so why do I feel like you're trying to convince
Judge
me of
for
something?
yourself. But I think you'll find my intentions are more straightforward than you think. When we ascended to godhood, we did so to provide for a savage people. Our goal was to craft a society whose values were made to last. Perhaps even a society that had no need of us. A naive fallacy, but one that inspired my optimistic, misguided kin. How you and your allies counter this threat will demonstrate whether you are competent enough to guide your own destinies, or if we need to revise our strategy.
What's your point?
Among us are counting on you to win this existential wager. No doubt, Eothas shares their sympathies. I do not. We exist to rule over mortals. Nothing can change that. So now you know the truth. I assume you have questions.
I don't. Okay, so why did you choose to confide?
Whether knowingly or unintentionally, you seem to find yourself on the vanguard of change. Mortals like you come but once in a lifetime. Some would react poorly if I stripped mortals of their freedom without giving them a chance to plead their case. You have the honor of standing tall as their advocate.
Okay.
Before I return to Eora and assume my position as your deserving tyrant, you have this opportunity to prove me wrong. To demonstrate whether or not mortals are responsible enough to claim their future.
Okay, so you want to return and enslave everybody. I get ya.
Mortals have precious little time to decide for themselves. Well, I have every confidence that you will disappoint us. Once my position is upheld,
Okay.
yes, I think we will.
Worika nods stiffly.
I don't see what the fuck was that about? I don't really, when we don't have a, oh god, please don't attack me. We don't have a penalty for not having a full crew, so I don't really understand. But I can't find those other guys. But what I want to do is I want to land on... Oh god, are you attacking me? Go away. I think I want to land here. Can I zoom in? Deadfire Merchant, that's where we... I guess we're just going to explore down here and see what happens. So we've got a cave over here, we've got the Howling Gorge, we've got a bunch of shit over here. Then I think we explored that. So yeah, I think we'll do that next time. Anyway, I've been the Viper Moose. This has been Deadfire. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Have a good one. Cheers.